Hey Cancer, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we're going to do your mid-May general love reading. Now keep in mind these are general readings, which means they can't possibly apply to every single person watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all the information will be in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, come on in, and in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. For all of the new viewers, I am an intuitive tarot card reader. I read the traditional sense of the card, but more than anything, I'm always going to give you guys some messages that I pick up intuitively. I always charge both of my decks on top of crystal organite pucks. And doing so, it charges, balances, and aligns the energy for our reading. I also charge both of my decks on top of your own personalized astrological card. So again, this reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. And as always, I hope you're doing well. Currently, there are absolutely no reversals in either one of my decks. So if you get any reversals once I finish shuffling, I'm going to accept them because I know they're aligned with the messages I'm picking up for you guys today. So when I was meditating over you guys' energy, I heard two songs, and it's literally, they have the same title. So the first song was Kissing You by Keith Washington, and the second one was Kissing You by Total. I'm going to leave the link to both songs in the description box below so that you guys can listen to it following your reading. The message that I picked up, now first of all, with Keith Washington's song Kissing You, I picked up that some of you guys are dating someone who has a significant age gap, that you have a significant age gap with. Someone, who's a little more mature, at least 7 to 10 years. I'm hearing 7 to 10 years older than you, or you're 7 to 10 years older than this person. And also I'm picking up that this person has a, mind frame that, they're kind of stubborn, right? This person is stubborn. They're stuck in their ways, very stubborn, and, because they're used to a certain thing because of that age gap. And then also with the Total song, I'm picking up that somebody, you or this other person, you both, I feel like, are really thinking about each other, but one person more than the other one, but they've been daydreaming about you, fantasizing about you, dreaming about you, and it's very much of the intimate nature, like they can't wait to be with you physically. That's what I'm picking up, okay? So at the bottom of your main deck, you have the Five of Swords, which lets me know that you're separate from this individual. There was some type of conflict, and I feel like, somebody wants to come out of conflict, but there's, again, when I just said with the Keith Washington song, that Kissing You, I feel like it's the person who's older, even if it's you, somebody is being stubborn and mature, and it's like they have to have their way. They have to feel like they have some type of victory over the situation, right? And it's like they have to win at all costs, even in arguments, especially because this is the Swords card, so that's communication. Let's hold the deck down to get additional messages for you guys. You have the Magician. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. And if you look at him, I said mature earlier, you see how his hair is gray. And you don't have to be like older. It doesn't matter about the age, but I just feel like somebody has a significant age difference in this relationship or in this situation. But more than anything, this Magician, he gets things. He manipulates everything to get his way. And it's just like that Five of Swords energy we had. Somebody's very stubborn and they feel like they have to get their way at all costs. And that's what caused the breakup in this situation. And look, you have major arcana. Both of these are major arcana. So you have the Magician and then you have the High Priestess. Somebody just really wants to manipulate things to go in their favor. But I feel like somebody floated their ass clean up out of this relationship. And I feel like it's you, Cancer, because this is this watery energy. This is the card of Pisces, but more than anything, like, you see how she's just airy and she's chill and she's graceful. And this is also about your intuition. I feel like, remember I said I feel like somebody has been dreaming about the other person a lot. This gives me a very dreamy vibe also. And then with the intuition, I feel like a lot of you guys know that this person is thinking about you. Like, you can feel it. You can feel this person is thinking about you. And that's what I'm picking up. Or it could be vice versa. You could be thinking about somebody, and this person could sense that you're thinking about them. So let's get two cards. Yeah, look at that. Like I said, I feel like you guys, you had a King of Cups here. And then you have the High Priestess. Now, some of you guys could be dealing with another water sign, Pisces specific. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And I feel like this person, with it coming up right, because now there are reversals since I shuffled. I feel like this person is just like emotionally distant. Somebody's emotionally distant. It can't be you, Cancer. Because if you see the King of Cups back is facing the High Priestess and vice versa. Their backs are facing each other. So some of you guys have emotionally detached from this situation with this individual. I'm definitely feeling like that's the case. There was a lack of balance with the Six of Pentacles. Definitely a lack of balance, because the King of Cups upright is somebody who's emotionally balanced and stable. It's in reverse. And then you had a Six of Pentacles. This lets me know that there's a lack of balance. Somebody felt like they was giving more than the other person. So two cards. The first is a general. Look what flipped up. Yep. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And I said that with that King of Cups and that High Priestess back facing each other, like somebody is emotionally distanced and they're giving up on something. You know, with the Eight of Pentacles, absolutely, because right up under that you have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and look at that. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. All this Pentacle energy. And I said earlier with the Magician, you had Virgo. So some of you guys could definitely be dealing with the Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But more than anything, a Virgo strongly sticks out. You have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody who's not willing to continue to build on. And I feel like it could be you, water signs. It could be the other person, but I feel like it's you. I feel like a lot of you guys are deciding to move away from this individual and not continue to build. But I only feel like that's the case because, again, this is Earth sign energy. And I said something earlier about you guys dealing with someone who's stubborn. The Earth, if you think about the Earth, you can't move the Earth. You can't shake the Earth. You can't, you know, the Earth is solid. It's in place. It's put. And I feel like this person is very stern and solid in their beliefs. And you feel like you can't reconnect with this individual, or you don't want to try to reconcile with this individual because the individual won't change. They're stuck in their ways. You see what I'm saying? Because this person is right here in his little workstation and he's so focused on everything else, you know, not everything else, but he's so focused on this one particular pentacle, stuck in his ways. This person has tunnel vision, so much so that literally if you look at the card, I know it's dark, I try not to have lights right up on me because it gives me headaches, but there's a spider web right over here. Like, this person can be so stuck in their ways that it's like repetitive over and over and over again. Nothing changes with this person, and even that includes their temperament. You know, like, this person allows things, if it doesn't go the way that they want it to go, they don't care. They're not changing. They're not shifting their perspective. They're not willing to hear anybody else. And you have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles upright is a single woman, single man. I don't feel like this person wants to be distant from you. I don't feel like this person wants to be single. But they also want things to be the way that they want them to be. Okay, we got a card flip up. Look at that. Absolutely. They don't want to be separate from you. Tower card in reverse. The Tower card is about a situation that came down. Something came crumbling down. Another card came out behind it. What is it? Death card in reverse. Yeah, this is clarity. Okay, so something ended, and this is your possible outcome. Both of these are major arcana, first and foremost. This is major. So something came down, this relationship, there was a separation between you and this individual because this person is stubborn. Now, keep in mind also, I said you could be dealing with another water sign. The Tower card is the card of Scorpio and Aries both. And then you have Scorpio right here with the Death card. So you have a lot of water energy, Pisces, and then also Scorpio. You know, you may have cut ties with this individual. And if you two were living together, you may have put them out. They may have put you out. Somebody got put out. And if you weren't living with somebody, you just put this person out of your life. You decided that you're going to move on and move away from this individual. But with it coming up in reverse, this individual does not want to cut ties with you. This person is thinking about you. And then right up under it, you had a Death card. Now, the Death card upright is about a death and a rebirth, which for me would signify exactly what I was saying about this person being stubborn, like this person is going to change their ways in reverse. No, they don't want a death and a reverse because this person doesn't want to change their ways. And I feel like a lot of you guys know that, and that's why you're kind of like, what's the point in constantly building with this person? They're not going to change the things that I feel like I can't work with. Again, this is the card of work. You feel like you can't work with certain aspects of this person's personality, and it's making it difficult for you to move forward with them. You know, both their main cards are in reverse. So in your clarifying deck, you have the Queen of Cups. Some of you guys are really assessing the situation because if you see this queen right here, she's looking at this cup, big fancy cup. But it's like, you know, there's a lot of love and potential between you and this person. But guess what? You have to really assess it because you don't know if you can work with somebody who's this stubborn. I keep picking up an energy of stubbornness. Really stubborn. And then also keep in mind, we've seen the King of Cups in this past shuffle with the past deck. And now you had a Queen of Cups. So you were definitely in a relationship with somebody that you felt like could be your life partner. But it's something about this person's temperament. And also, yeah, because even this, you see how it looks like this person is exploded, like they exploded outside this building. So this person could have explosive temperament. Could be a very temperamental person. Let's hold the deck down parted to get additional messages. Absolutely. We got the Magician card again. So again, that's that Virgo again. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with an individual with strong Virgo placements. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Again, I'm going to say with this Tower card in reverse, this person wants to manifest you back into their life. They've really been thinking about you a lot. They want to get you back. I know that because if you look at it, you have a sword right here down. I mean, a wand right here, then you have a sword right here, the pentacle right here, and then a cup is upright. This person wants this love. You know, they want something in the future building forward with you. I always say that whenever we have a background that has that yellow, that gives me like a sun vibe, like moving forward. This person wants, they see a future with you, and they don't want this to be, they don't want you guys to be separated. I don't feel like if you've separated from someone, I don't feel like this person wanted that. It's something I feel like a lot of you all decided you needed to do for yourself. So let's power up the deck. Again, you have the Queen of Cups. I'm going to just take this card and just put it in there anyway. Let's see what came up under it. The World card, I mean, the Wheel of Fortune. And that's a more major arcana. I feel like moving forward, this individual felt like it was literally written in the stars for you, the two of you to be together. I always say with this card, every single one of these entities have a book. As if, you know, things were written in the stars. This was already aligned for the two of you to be together. But I also say with this particular card, look how you have this entity going backwards. The wheel is moving forward. This entity is going backwards. And again, that's giving me an energy that this person is not moving forward with changing some of their ways. And it's something, I just seen that 10 of Wands. The 4 of Wands. It's just something about this person. Yeah. And it's coming right next to the Magician, right? The Page of Swords coming right next to the Magician. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Now, keep in mind, the Magician is also Gemini. So Virgo, Gemini, and then now you have the Page of Swords. So this could be a Gemini, it could be a Virgo. Somebody with strong Gemini, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. But either way it goes with this coming in reverse, again, this person's stubborn, they're not going to change. And I said earlier with this Tower card, you see how you see the flames right there? I feel like this person may have a bad temper. The Page of Swords, Pages is always about communication. Look at him. He already has a sword up on guard. In other words, kind of a quick temper, you know, says things in haste, has a mouthpiece on them that could be destructive, and it's coming up in reverse. And I feel like a lot of them recognize that they need to change that, but they're not quite changing it right now. That's what I'm picking up from a lot of you guys. So let's get a clarifier for the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. 2 of Swords in reverse. So the 2 of Swords upright is about needing to make a decision and not knowing what to do. She's blindfolded and also being guarded. Because if you look at it, she literally has these, you know, she's guarding her heart. Look at her arms across her heart. It's coming up in reverse. I feel like for some of you guys, you're getting ready to drop your guard. And if it's not you, I feel like this individual, because it is coming up right next to the Pentacle card, and you have strong Pentacle energy here. This individual is getting ready to drop their guards. I'm going to say again with these swords, you know, somebody is guarded, and this person's communication could always be defensive. Also, I said I feel strong like this person is very stubborn. You know, this is a very stubborn individual, and they know that they need to change this about themselves, and they need to work on it. Again, 8 of Pentacles is working on something. It's in reverse, but I feel like it's only because this person is currently in a state. Currently, they're not working on, you know, this part of their personality. But they know they need to, because the 2 of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords upright is, you know, if it was upright, it would be that they didn't know that they need to work on it. They were clueless about it, you know, because they're indecisive about that. In reverse, this person knows they need to work on it, and they're dropping their guards, because I feel like a lot of you all have brought it to their attention, and after you kick their ass to the curb, then they're realizing what they're, you know, what it is that they've done to the situation. At the bottom of the deck again, Page of Swords. Now for me, this time with the Page of Swords coming up, is letting us know that this person is going to come through with some communication and try to speak with you very soon, in the very near future. Let's get a clarifier for the Tower card in reverse. You got the 4 of Swords in reverse. So some of you guys could definitely be dealing with an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Again, with that, with the Magician multiple times, it could be a Gemini very strongly. I'm going to turn the card upright so you can see the imagery. 3 of Swords right over this heart chakra. I feel like you were heartbroken that you had to do this and cut this person off. But like I say, always with this card, there's one more sword left. So a lot of you may think to give this person a chance, but only if they are willing to work on their stubbornness, their temperament, something with this person's temper or their temperament, how they come off, how they communicate with you. And I know that because, you know, you have these sword cards. Now, the 4 of Swords is literally about somebody taking a retreat, falling back away from a situation, removing themselves from a situation. And that's upright, but this came in reverse. And I told you strongly, you know, you have Tower in reverse. That means somebody doesn't want to be separate from you. Or you don't want to be separate from them. But then if you look at it, Now you have the Four of Swords in reverse. And that's just like the Tower. You're coming out of being distant from this person, being reclusive from this person. You're coming out of that, or this person wants to come out of that. This person wants to come out of this situation. In your reading, you have strong Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, and Virgo placements for this love interest. That's what I'm picking up for you guys. But either way it goes, I feel like this person, especially in this time of contemplation, this person has been thinking about you. And I know that because, you know, while they're laying here and they're kind of contemplating and meditative, you see how you see these figures in a stained glass window. To me, it makes me strongly think like, you know how you see those dream bubbles, like do 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 do, and it's like a little bubble. I'm seeing that intuitively, like this person is thinking about you. And if you and this individual have children together, or a child that this person has grown fond of and loves just like their own, this person is thinking about you. They're reminiscing about, you know, the times that you guys were together, and some of them may even be praying that there's some type of reconciliation between the two of you. That's what I'm picking up for you guys, okay? So Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.